Hello, my name is Roy, and this is Audio Everything. And today I want to show you something about this Dante device. It's directly bought from China, and I will highly suggest you don't make the same mistake as me. This is why I make this video, because there is a problem with this 4 in, 4 out interface, and yeah, without further ado, I will tell you straight up: don't buy China Dante devices. I feel terrible stupid. I should have known better. I just bought it because I was I was just looking for this device and it looks like it ticks from me all the boxes. It's Dante. It's for inputs, for outputs, and I can use it. But once again, without further ado, I'm just going to connect it up to power to internet and power. Sorry, and as you see, it boots up. And let me also get audio into the device immediately, and then I should see that work. I should see, oopsie, I should see that works. And yeah, so this is what I first did, and then I start to yeah, make a configuration. And well, my biggest problem actually, um, when I started to play around with the device, I didn't have immediately had to have this problem. It just occurs that to me that this happens 5 or 10 minutes after I have the device plugged in. So somehow it just yeah, the Dante network controller just called the device ID, I guess, to AudioNate, and AudioNate said like, this is no good, because I got the following message popped up on my screen. I will remove my camera and I will show you the interesting message. So there is a non-June controller inside of this unit. Um, it works, but it can potentially give problems in the future. So, but once again, this popped up after 10 minutes of playing around with this. So what I did do was, well, I created a configuration because I'm going to use the interface with my Midas core and a Dante card inside of it. So I make my patch, and well, I make this my first four inputs are represented by the interface, and the outputs 1 and 2 on the interface are my stereo outputs for the extender. So let me bring up the Midas editor on screen. So as you see, here is the problem. Immediately you see that in channel 1 and 2 the audio is coming in, and that's yeah, that's of course that's no problem, because that's what we want. We want to have audio coming from coming into the device in the front here. We want to have audio out here on the first output. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to plug in a speaker, an XLR speaker, and we're going to bring up the two faders, which I'm controlling with the X Touch over here. And I'm going to bring up the master. So as you hear, that audio is passing through the Dante network to the Midas, to the Midas in the back here, to channel number 1 and 2. Let me close this a little bit, make this a little bit smaller on the side. As you see, it's coming up here in the Midas on channel 1 and 2. But you also see, for the sharp people at home, they already see the problem here. because I don't want to make this video too long and too lengthy. You see on channel number 4 there is also audio coming in here. I have to say this is with the trim all the way up, but then again, there should no audio be on channel 4 because, well, there's nothing connected to channel number 4, and the gain, well, the gain is up, but now the gain is down. But okay, I was thinking like, why? So what I then did was just remove the audio, and the audio disappears from channel number 4. So I was like, okay, well, what if I just supply channel number 4? Well, okay, well, that works. That works brilliantly. That's also not a problem. So I was like, well, did I do something wrong in my configuration? Let's check my configuration again. Let's open it. No, everything is still configured. So I sent it to the AliExpress seller. I told him, and I make a small little video, and he said, yeah, it's a problem on your side. I said, problem on my side. Yeah, he said, it's a problem on your side. It's your Dante card in it's your Midas. So okay, well, so I just say like, okay, let's be then smart, and so what I did was I turned off the Midas. So the Midas will disappear, and I will get an error in my network, and because there's a subscription issue. And I said to myself, okay, well, I said to myself like, okay, okay, what if I just, for example, tell output 4 listen to well to 4. Well, let's take a look. Let's put the XLR then in 4, and there's nothing supplied to there's nothing supplied to in terms of audio. Nothing supplies over there. I will remove the subscription. So the subscription is so there's no subscription to at least port number 1 and 2, and I have the audio jacks here. So I'm just going to plug in the media player by Pink Noise, and I will point the microphone to the speaker. That's straight up noise from coming from the inputs to input 4. Well, I told input 4 to listen to input 4. Output 4 is listening to input 4, and there's nothing there. And when I just going to remove and point the microphone up to the speaker again, that signal is disappearing. So I also send this to the China people, and the dispute was already running. The guy from China just told me like, yeah, there's something with software, and I said, yeah, but how? I said, if the device is just on its own in a network and it's listening to a channel, to input number 4 or output number 4, yeah, but then it's something else. Okay, so okay, well, I'm just going to disconnect it then from everywhere. So no nothing, and just going to supply it again with media. If my media player still works. It seems like that my media player stopped here for a moment. It seems like that this device likes not to be unplugged from Dante controller. Uh, Hold on a minute. Just give me 1 second. Now the device just stop. Now the device just stopped working for some kind of reason. This is unclear. Or maybe my media is not playing anymore. Let me see. No, media is playing. Oh, right, there it goes again. So media is now playing, and so there was no media playing. Sorry. So I told so mistakes have been made here. But okay. Now there is no. So the device is now it's on its own, and it's frozen the audio on its own because subscriptions stay there, I believe. When I now plug in the output, it's still doing it. And I also showed this to the seller, and this was what eventually convinced him that he said like, okay, just send it back. You get your money back. Um, so, um, yeah, what I just so yeah, I feel incredibly stupid. And I should have what I said. Like I should known better and did not buy AliExpress Dante stuff and just should buy the original licensed products from Audionate or any other respectable um, seller like Toman or whatever. Um, and don't buy this, but it seems so nice. I just have to say it's a really nice idea to have a 4x4 interface. And when I got it, I it just there's one little cosmetic thing in the factory. They just they hit it with a Sharpie. I don't know if I can get it really to be shown. Um, but let me see. Can I? Uh, Here in the corner, yeah. Here in the corner, there is a touch up by a Sharpie or by a permanent marker, and also here the paint is somehow chipped off. So yeah, I don't really don't know. So yeah, this is just again, this is a public service announcement. Like, don't buy those AliExpress China interfaces because apparently they are not June as we see here. They're not. First of all, they're not like I already said. They're not June. Um, and this particular device have the issue with the audio internal. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I hope that a lesson is learned here.